Here we go! What's up, guys? This is Slicknick Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door. Man, it feels great to be back. I haven't recorded in 3 months. I've been very busy with school, but hey, now, as of recording this, I'm officially a college graduate. I am 1 degree hotter. Alright, but before this conversation gets awkward, I need to kind of retrace my steps here. We were inside Merlin's house. And unfortunately, we do not have enough shine sprites to power up Vivian, but we will have enough shine sprites to power up by the end of this chapter. Return someday? Yes, we will. I already just said that we're going to be returning. So in this episode, we are going to be starting Chapter 5. I can't believe this LP is already halfway over. I've already got a few ideas for what my next Let's Play is going to be. But in the meantime, I'm just going to enjoy this one. Because this is probably my new favorite video game of all time. In fact, I wrote about that in my yearbook. Let's go ahead and save here. Might as well.
See that ship docked there? She belongs to Flavio, the merchant trader. He don't sail too often, though. Mostly he hangs at Podley's joint, the inn by the square.
What's this guy have to say? Kilal Key? That's that cursed island! Don't get mixed up with that place, for your own sake! So it looks like we have to go find Flavio. Who is in Podley's place, which is actually right underneath the inn. So that's where we're gonna go. But first, I want to check my items. You can tell it's been a while since I've recorded. I have not checked my items. I did not remember what was in my inventory at all. I'm actually gonna go ahead and head over to Zesties first and and cook some of these items.
Hey, Mr. Contact Smusher, listen to this. I got the lowdown in a book that can turn anyone into a master chef. I went to the trouble center in the east part of town and recruited someone to find it. If you like helping folks out, you ought to swing by there. I'll reward you.
So anyway, did you need me to cook something for you, Dr. Bumblefoot? Yes, I'd actually like to cook this golden leaf. Yes, ma'am.
Wait a sec while I flex my culinary muscles.
Doodle-doo-dee-da.
Doodle-doo-dee-da.
That's probably what it sounds more like.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Looks like it came out perfect. Yum. Go on, take it, Stompy.
You got Zest Tea! Tea brewed by Zest Tea. Replenishes 20 FP. We are definitely going to need that. Thank you so much. Alright. That should be enough for now. Actually, wait a minute. We have a mushroom, a super mushroom, and a life mushroom. We have this Zesty that cures 20 FP. I want to check my stats really quick because, again, it's been a while since I've recorded. Alright, we could definitely use a good rest. Oh, look, it's Luigi! So we're going to take a quick nap before we talk to Flavio. Enjoy your stay. Did you sleep well? Now you're ready to get out there and face the world. See you again soon. Alright, now that we're all rested and fully charged, let's go ahead and talk to Flavio.
And what do you want, huh?
Who, me? You ask about?
Ah, I am called Flavio.
I am, you say, a trader, the richest man in Rogueport. Monetary wealth gives me freedom, yes, and freedom gives me wealth of spirit. And yet, why is it that a man whose life is unchained must always long for yet more, huh? What is missing from my life? This tears at my very insides. I must know. What do I lack? Romance, definitely. I'd say emotion, probably thrills. Money, maybe? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to mention here. Say romance? I don't know. Romance, you say? Ah, I suppose one does need some... I can't roll my tongue. I suppose I could just gargle in the back of my mouth. Does need some romance in life. What other sweet, delectable fruit could make so many wonderful pasta sauces? Ah, no! Foolish Flavio! Not Romas, you silly man! What I need is romance! Wait, hold the horses. That is it. Now that I am thinking of it, I once heard of the treasure of Cortez, the Pirate King. Yes, this is the answer. Oh, such happiness for me. A hunt for pirate treasure! Why, that just shrieks... I can't roll my tongue. I'm just gargling. That just shrieks of romance and thrills and emotions and even money. Do you not know the tale, the Pirate King's treasure, hidden on Keelhaul Key? Ah, well, tales say that the Pirate King, Cortez, hid his hoard of pirate booty there. For years, treasure hunters and ruffians have gone there in search of the loot. But not a single one of them has ever returned. Oh, the horror makes my back tingle. Lovely. People here whisper that the ghost of Cortez attacks all who seek his treasure. Eek! It is because of those very rumors that people no longer go to Keelhaul Key. But that will not stop Flavio. That treasure is there, yes? And I am going to prove it. For I am Flavio, trader extraordinaire, millionaire, and sailor of the 7 seas. What is that you were saying? Talk of a legendary treasure here beneath Rogueport? Why talk such craziness? There isn't anything like that in this dull armpit of a town. You cannot be believing each stupid rumor about treasure some street urchin spews out. No! Now what madness comes bursting from your mouth? You have a treasure map? Well, hand it over. Show me. You are having a joke on me. This map leads straight to Keelhaul Key. You swine! You mean to steal my treasure out from under me? You awful, awful man! Well, now I am confused. You're looking for things known as the crystal stars? But now that I'm thinking, a star-shaped stone was said to be in Cortez's hoard. Perhaps I could sell it for a staggering amount of cash. Yes, that would be... Ah! Stop such thoughts, Flavio! What you need is romance, thrills, and emotion! I cannot ignore what this business before me suggests. This must be fate at work. Flavio shall go with you to Keelhaul Key. Of course, the crystal star is yours, yes, but the rest of the treasure is mine. Huh? You must repeat that. Flavio's ears are plugged. You have no ship? You unfortunate, foolish man! Do you not know who I am? I will have a ship ready in no time, and it will be massive and glorious. Splendid, splendid, splendid! Let us begin preparations immediately, shall we? I will volunteer myself as our intrepid leader. Yes, and you will be captain. Danger and adventure tickle my nostrils. Come to the harbor right away. All right, let's go. Let's go back down to the harbor. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to, I think his name's Bluey. I'm pretty sure I named him Bluey. In fact, my girlfriend suggested the name Bluey. My God, my throat hurts from doing that voice. You can tell I haven't recorded in 3 months, and because of that, I haven't really done too many voices. Right, fair weather today, eh? Yeah, perfect day to set sail, if I do say so. I wouldn't mind a bit if the whole journey flew in as far as today. No siree, Bob. Ah, yes, so it is you, huh? Well, sadly a slight problem seems to have popped up. But feast your eyes on this outrageously fantastic ship. She is a fine vessel, no? She is the SS Flavion, the queen of the countless ships in my personal fleet. The raw majesty of her hull, the pomp and circumstance, none can compare to her. Ah, behold the elegant curve of her prow. She cuts to the very soul, don't you agree? But she is not just a beauty. She is a savage beast on the water, tops among sailboats. But above all, I tell you, this proud ship can... Ah, yes. Did you speak? Yes, of course. The problem that has sprung up. I had completely forgotten about it. The SS Flavion. She bewitches me. Yes, well, here's the issue. We have no navigator. He ran off, the dog. The navigator, of course, is the highest ranked helmsman. They steer ships, you know. Now here is the real problem. The waters around Keelhaul Key are deathly dangerous. We need an absurdly skilled helmsman for our navigator. It is a pickle. Oi, Flavio! Heard you talking there, sir. If you don't mind me saying, I might have a solution. Do not tease me, Papatch. You can solve your problem, then spit it out already. Well, sir, I've heard talk of a legendary sailor living in Rogueport. Yeah, I think he's called Admiral Bobbery, a salty old sea dog by all accounts. But he's said to have the helmsman's touch, sir. He can make any ship bow to his will. Thing is, there ain't a soul what's seen him on the seas as of late. Bust-a-boom! Problem solved. Let us scout out this Bobbery fellow and get him on board. As is customary, my captain will handle all negotiations. That would be you, Mario. That does sound fair to everyone, does it not? No complaints. Aye, aye, sir. Aye, aye. Sounds fair, sir. Good plan. I'm on board. Sure thing. Then it is decided. You must find this Bobbery and bring him here. Our fortune sails with you. Okay, so we need to go out and find Bobbery. My God, that was a long time of doing that voice. I'm going to need a drink. So I actually know where Bobbery's house is. It should be one of these houses over here. Whoa, hold up now. You're an outsider. Past this point is the turf of Ishnail, Head of the Robos. It's 10 coins to pass through. You try to pass without paying, and I'm afraid I'll have to whip you but good. Fine, I'll pay. I got 10 coins to spare.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that's 10 coins, all right. You can pass. I think we're supposed to roll under this. Oh, wait, no. We're supposed to have Bluey jump across there. So we're supposed to scale the rooftops. And this is Bobbery's house. We're going to go down the chimney. Of course, as soon as I say that, I almost roll off the edge of the house. I almost roll off the roof. What do you blokes want? You seek Admiral Bobbery? Never heard of the gent. Take your search elsewhere. No, away with you. What's in this room? Ooh, Shine Sprite. We can upgrade Vivian now. We're going to go ahead and do that on the way out. You seek Admiral Bobbery? Never heard of the gent. Take your search elsewhere. I call that a crock of shit. I know what Bobbery looks like. He's pretending to be somebody else. Welcome to the home of Merlin. I can power up one of your partners for 3 Shine Sprites. So, which partner would you like me to power up? I'd like to power up Vivian. So you'll pay me 3 Shine Sprites to power up Vivian? Yes. Shazibi! Shazubi! Care to power up more? I would if I could, but nor do I have the partners or the Shine Sprites. Return someday. I actually could have battled him. I could have battled that guard. Wait a minute. Admiral Bobbery? Yeah. Yeah, I know him. You know that house just past the wall in the eastern part of town? That's his. But I think both you and he would be better off if you just let him be. I tried to go into his house, but we need Bobbery to go on this next adventure. We need Bobbery in order to get to Keel Key. I just noticed when you're moving around with Vivian, you can kind of hear a little bit of whirring, like her going up and down. That's cool. Oh, looks like we have to... I was just talking about battling this guy. You know what? Let's do it. What? You gotta be kidding. You think you can fight your way through here? I'm gonna make you eat your words, tough guy. Let's get this party started. Okay. So we're taking on the guard. This is our first battle in quite a long time. As I said, I recorded the end of the last chapter back in March. It's currently the middle of June. Alright, there we go. Actually, I should swap to Goombella because she can tattle. And there we go. That's Gus. He's super annoying, tries to take tolls from everyone. Max HP is 20, attack is 3, and defense is 0. All in all, he's pretty tough. We've taken on a lot of tougher enemies than that. I mean, heck, we just took out Dupless, and we took out Rockhawk, and we took out, what the hell is that guy's name? Grubba. We took out Grubba. Oh, and I'm sure it's super obvious, but that pointy spear of his hurts if you stomp on it. I wonder if this guy watches people pass 365 days a year. Talk about a workaholic. Alright, let's do normal hammer. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon recently, actually. I've been really hooked on Pokemon recently. As of late. Specifically Pokemon Scarlet. But I was talking about my next Let's Play earlier. I really should focus on this one, but people have been requesting that I do, a number of people have actually requested that I do Donkey Kong Country Returns. And crap, I did not mean to switch to Vivian there, but okay. Oh, thank God. No poison mushrooms for me. Not today. Let's do Shade Fist. See, I'm getting the hang of it again. Burned. The fire will steadily do damage. Well, he's not a water type. Or actually, no, he's not a leaf type, so he's not gonna... It's not gonna do more damage to him. It's not gonna be super effective. God damn, I'm making all the Pokemon references today. Anyways, a couple of people have suggested that I do Donkey Kong Country Returns. And a couple of people have suggested that I do Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Actually, no, just one person suggested I do Mario Bros. Wonder. $16 star points. Alright, we did it. Crud! You dumb video game heroes always pull this stuff. It's ridiculous! You think violence solves everything, don't you, huh? Don't you? Alright, don't have to deal with him anymore. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. It's X to do the partner abilities. Oh, he's just going to say the same thing again. Please, don't insult us. We already know you're the Admiral, so just admit it. Ruff, what poppycock? Tell me, what would you want with me if I were this chap? You say your ship needs a navigator, and you want me to do the job, hmm? So sorry, but you'll have to look elsewhere. I shall set sail upon the sea, nevermore. But maybe you don't understand how important this is. We need you. Without you, we'll never get to Keelhaul Key. Awfully sorry, dear fellows, but when I say no, what I mean is no! Let's see what happens if we hide in a room. Nothing. Okay. There's nothing in his room here, I don't think. Try hitting things with my hammer. Oh, wait, what? I could have sworn I saw a crack in the ground. What do you think, Mario? Nothing we say seems to be enough to convince this man. But don't you find it odd? Why would a sailor have such hatred for the sea? We need answers. Maybe we should ask around town about this man's story. So that's what we will do then. Yes, I'm speaking of the extraordinary beauty at the juice shop in Glitzville. No matter how many times I flirted, she never paid me the slightest attention.
You say Bobbery won't go to sea, huh? Well, can't say that surprises me. The real question is, are you folks really sure you want Bobbery back on that water? Oh, is that it? Now I see. You want to mount an expedition to Keelhaul Key. Rough seas out there. Most sailors would meet their ends, not old Bobbery, though. The fact of the matter is, Admiral Bobbery's tale is sad. Horribly sad, actually. You'll probably end up crying, but I'll tell it to you, if you really want me to.
Please do. We can take it, right, guys? Yeah, we can take it.
In that case, get ready. Bobbery's tale of woe goes something like this. Bobbery was once married. He had a wife of enduring beauty named Scarlet.
Sorry about that, just grabbed a drink.
The two of them were madly in love, the sort of love reserved for fairy tales. Now, Bobbery was a renowned sailor, so he was away from home for long periods. Scarlet never complained, though, and always waited faithfully for Bobby's return. And Bobbery, his eye never drifted. He loved only Scarlet, truly and deeply. So they lived and found happiness where they could, and all was good for a time. But not all good things can last. It was a particularly icy winter when it happened. Scarlet fell ill. A virus, a passing cold, no one knew. But it soon turned serious. Bobbery, at sea on a long, lonely voyage, knew nothing of his bride's suffering. By the time he returned, Scarlet had succumbed. She was gone. Bobbery, of course, blamed himself. My loving wife perished because of me. If I were not at sea, I could have nursed her to health. I could have saved her. He was overcome with such thoughts. They tormented him, always haunting his sleep. He has never gone out to sea since.
I can't imagine what that poor man went through. No wonder he won't sail.
You all know this tale now, so tell me, do you still want him to return to sea?
Yes, we have no choice. You can see the mouse like shiver when I say that.
Very well, I understand. If you're that determined, then I'll give you this.
You got an old letter. The letter Scarlet wrote to Bobbery before she departed.
On her deathbed, Scarlet wrote Bobbery a final letter. You hold it in your hands. I don't know what's written inside, but I can tell you what she told me as she lay dying. If I should succumb to this plague, and if my love should blame himself for my death, then give this letter to him so he may hear my voice. It was her last request. But when I saw Bobbery in misery, trying to forget the pain as he mourned his wife, I just couldn't bring myself to present this letter to him. I have regretted it ever since. Please, take this letter and do the deed I was too cowardly to do. Take it to Bobbery.
Thank you so much, Podley. We'll deliver the letter, don't you worry. Ready, Mario? Alright, let's go. So now we have to go back up there again for like the third time this episode. Go ahead and put my drink on the floor for now. You see, since the last recording session, the room has been rearranged quite a lot. There's not as much furniture in here as there was before. So I no longer have the tray next to me to put my food and drinks on while I'm recording. I haven't done voices in a long time, so my throat's not really prepared for that.
What? Oh, like Blabberton's beard. Not you again. No matter how many times you entreat me, my stance is firm. Now, away with you! Pardon? A letter you say... for me? What? Scarlet? This is Scarlet's handwriting. Scarlet, my love.
My love, if you're reading this letter, then I am no longer by your side. Because fate has stopped between us, I have decided to write you this letter. If you're reading this, I must have passed away while you were out to sea. I can only assume that you will blame yourself for it, sweet Bobbery. Although my life was short, you gave me more than a lifetime's worth of joy. Though you will mourn, I beg that you remember that time, like love is a tide. You are one with the sea, as you were one with me. Do not lose both of your life's loves.
Time, like love, is a tide. You are one with the sea, as you are one with me.
1,000 pardons, but may I have a moment alone, if you please?
Yes, love, I was happy. My sweet, sweet Scarlet, I love you still. Now then, you were looking for a navigator, I believe. Bound for Keelhaul Key. Rumph! If you think an old sea bomb like me is what you need, then let's shove off!
Admiral Bobbery! Yes!
The ship's in the harbor, I must inspect her before we leave. I shall meet you there.
Alright, so in the next episode of Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door, we will be meeting Admiral Bobbery at the harbor before we set sail for Keelhaul Key. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for watching.